It's quite a different experience, isn't it, from just using your phone? So if you've got your phone in your hand and you're trying to, scan an object or a document, actually, when you're using the ARx Vision headset, that's quite a different, it's a different vibe, isn't it?
Absolutely. It does feel very different. And, at the beginning, it's a little bit odd, but very quickly you get used to the concept and just having the ability to control your phone from the headset, I think, is a huge benefit.
Well, but it frees up your hands, right? Because obviously, as blind people, we're quite often using one hand for a white cane or a guide dog or something like that. So we haven't always got two hands free to hold the document in place. And actually, if you are using two hands to hold a document in place, how do you then position your phone, right?
Exactly, yeah.
So having the camera as a kind of a wearable, so that you can either use your hands for mobility or for manipulating the thing that you want to scan. That's the massive difference, I think, for me.
And it's a big safety thing as well, because if you're wandering around with a phone, be it an expensive phone or relatively cheap phone, because the system works on all sorts of different types of phone, which is great. But if you're walking around with a phone in your hand, you're very vulnerable to people just snatching it from you. Whereas if the phone's in your pocket, you've just got this headset, and people aren't necessarily going to know what you're doing. And again, from an environmental safety point of view, I found myself, you've got your phone to your ear and you're trying to use your cane and you're trying to listen to what's going on around you. And, I found myself falling off curbs or, banging into lampposts or street furniture that, if you're not paying attention with your cane or your dog, then, you've got that possibility. Whereas if you've got the headset, it's sitting there giving you information, not impeding your ears, but also giving you the ability to control it very easily just by putting your finger up to your ear and pressing the button to get the information you need.